Richard Budd, Stephen Farm, Hurst, just into Kent. This is our third year of Real Result. We've chosen to run with this year.
So we went with the Lattice era from Syngenta. The crop we put it on was crop of lily.
Yeah.
So the new chemistry has also gone with lily as well. A little bit of brown rust, not particularly in the field that we were putting with trials on, but just across the road. Didn't really want that brown rust to appear in the trial field as well, so we went with Point A to the Lattice era as well.
And the previous 2 years you've used the Lattice before?
Yeah, I've used the Lattice before, and I used Aviator X Pro the year before.
Yeah. And as far as the rest of the wheat is concerned on the farm, what would be your normal sort of programme?
So T1 this year has pretty much been based around a Dexar, a litre of chlorthanonol, and then we put a litre of chlormacot in there. We kind of rode back a bit on the growth rate for T1. There's a bit of debate as to whether to actually put some in because of the lack of rain. In fact, we felt crops have slowed down in the last 10 days. Yeah. I'm feeling quite happy that we did now. I thought T2 at the moment is looking like probably, if we get a sensible amount of rain, probably fairly good dose of Librax.
What was your motivation for joining Real Results, and what do you feel you're getting out of being part of that 50 growers?
The initial thought when it first came up was let's see if BASF's actual, they're actually willing to put their money where their mouth is. So let's have a go and let's see if it's actually, what they're claiming has actually got some merit. But actually, as it's gone on, it's become more than that. The circle's actually started to develop. There's a network of farmers in there that are starting to talk to each other. We've got this new app that Pat Thornton's developed, which is great. So we can start sharing ideas as well. And it's turned into more of a forum as well for the farmers to get involved in.
From your history, so before that you were doing something a little bit different.
Yeah, no, I was working in the wine trade. Dad came back to the farm after university. At that stage, a little bit of fruit farm again back on the original site, and we had a bit of grazing ground as well, which was out on grazing tenancies. Dad decided to take the whole farm on. Grandfather decided to obviously buy some more land, and that's where the farm pretty much stayed. Dad developed very much the fruit side of the business. Yes, we had about 275 acres of arable, which he carried on doing. The fruit side of the business very much develops. The marketing side of it as well, the idea that we direct marketed all our own fruit, which is still very much the mantra today. And then I came back to the farm about 10 years ago. Having come from Majestic, very much got a lot of sort of management training with them, a lot of communication skills working in retail, also how to train people, how to engage with people. So to come back with those sort of skills and to be able to communicate perhaps a bit more about what we're doing, what we want to do, particularly when you're trying to go after parcels of land, I think it's helped us and put us in good stead to be able to grow the business as we have in the last 10 years.
So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for coming to see us down in Kent.
Yeah, it's been great. Thank you.
Good stuff.
BASF. We create chemistry.